the iPhone there. I like iPhones. I used to have a first generation iPhone, which means my iPhone's parents moved here after the war. My favorite time of the year when I was growing up as a kid was always Halloween. That's right, Halloween. Or as the pedophiles call it, room service. I'm starting with there. I was thinking about this the other day. You ever have to you ever go online to these sites there and you have to change your password for something, and you have to, like you say when you choose a password online, you have to choose something obscure that no one's going to be able to guess. It's got to be something really wild and zany that no one's going to get to guess on their own, which makes it really difficult if you forget your password and you have to call in to try to change it. You're talking to the operator on the phone. You're like, yeah, I'd like to, it's like update my account information there. And like, well, what's your password, sir? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really remember it so much. It's like, well, I'm sorry if you don't remember your password. We can't change your account information. You're like, okay, well, what was it? Tony Danza loves the Jews. What do I spell it for you? It's Danza, like D-A-N-Z as in zebra. The Jews, right? Like the Jews. Everybody likes the Jews, right? Like Tony Danza, apparently. I'll do some impressions later for you. But you know what? I saw this movie recently, and it really blew my mind open. And it was, I don't know if you guys have seen it, Evan Almighty. Who here has seen Evan Almighty? You've seen it, right? What a piece of crap.
Yes.
The only reason that I enjoyed it, though, is because they cast Morgan Freeman as God. They had a black God, and mind you, this is pre-Obama. Bear in mind, they had a black God, which is very progressive. Thought that was great. How well, though, do you think that movie must have went over in the Bible Belt, in the southern United States, with all the fundamentalist redneck Baptists who all just drove their pickup trucks to the theater because they found out God was in a film? And they all got their family together, like, come on guys, let's go check it out. Let's go see what God looks like on the big screen. Been waiting my whole life since I was a little young boy. Wanted to see what God looked like on the silver screen there. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what God looks like in the flesh. What do you mean God's a Negro? This is by far worse than that time we found out Jesus was a filthy Jew. I'm leaving the pickup truck, running in the garage tonight, and sleeping in it. I got a bone to pick with you, Morgan. I'm coming up there, sir. I'm coming up there. You just wait till my white hood gets out of the dryer. Once it's ready, I'm getting up there. And the ones that didn't die from like the mass suicide that took place in Alabama on opening week of Evan Almighty, maybe a lot of them were confused. Like a few weeks later, if like TBS was airing like Shawshank Redemption on television, they must have been all confused, scratching their heads like, what? Now God's in jail? This is ridiculous. What is this, for the time you killed my dog, you fucking bastard? What? It's fun. Oh, my iPhone. Oh, the pleasure in the world. I really like my iPhone a lot. It's fun. Sometimes I go to restaurants, sometimes like a tour. I try to avoid the tourist traps. You know a tourist trap, when you see it, they got like famous people on the wall, like a wall of fame of people who've eaten at the restaurant, famous people who've eaten there, as if that's supposed to convince me that the food is good. How do I know that all the celebrities enjoyed it? They probably all fucking got food poisoning. Like, how is that an indication that this is good, that all the famous people ate there? It's like, oh yeah, this restaurant's good. Look at that place where, Bill Cosby got diarrhea. That's fine. I'm gonna eat there. That's good. Or like, I would love to see the reaction on some of the celebrities' faces there when they ate at the restaurant, like Norm Macdonald. It's like, hey, that chili dog there I got there was a little cold there. It's the cold chili dog. It's a little chilly there, huh? It's a little chili dog there. It's a note to self: do not eat the chili dog at Sir Lancelot's restaurant. Or I don't know. And then after you have Bill Cosby, he's like gets fucking upset stomach. He's like, you see, I really need to know, where is the toilet? I need the key to the bathroom because I spilled some Jello pudding in my trousers. and then you get Jay Leno. He's like ordering his cold food. He's like ordered a plate of spaghetti. He's like, hey, spaghetti's a little cold there. And then you get Owen Wilson. He's like, hey guys, look, Mr. Waiter guy, amigo, the food's not too fantastic. I'm not feeling too great, amigo. It's not very good. It's not very good. I think Kate left me. I think I'm gonna hurt myself. And Vince Vaughn, perhaps, returning an item on the menu he didn't like. He's like, hey, I don't know what this is there. I don't know what I ordered the plate. It's a little bigger on the menu. There's like it looked bigger. There's like things like no, it's not very good. Alright, so there's that. I got a couple more stories. Actually, I don't want to get blue on you guys, but I will, because I dated an older woman a little while ago, and I found out it's true what they say about older women. They are like a fine wine. Yeah, because sooner or later they become vinegar. And this girl was, it was over the hill, it was bad. It was really bad, because I got like, I know the Oedipus complex, I studied Freud, his theory that guys are attracted to women that remind them of their mom, which is true in my case because I only date girls that lend me money, so sad. But I was dating this older woman, and she had like crazy vag. Is the only. It was crazy looking. It looked like a dog with Down syndrome, and his mouth was like hanging out to the floor, drooling everywhere, which I was responsible for. For the ladies, but also, what it kind of looked like? It looked like a piece of pastrami that was in a war. Like a bunch of soldiers just trampled on it there. It's fun. The worst part about it too is that she didn't shave or trim the vagina. Like she didn't trim it or shave it. I don't understand. Like you gotta work with what you have. She didn't even make that presentable to the public. I don't even give a fuck. Just fucking crazy. Went down there and which I found offensive because even like something as hideous as like the Elephant Man was introduced on the Victorian era stage with a fucking velvet curtain and a top hat guy came out. I was like, the Elephant Man, the most hideous man in history. And I just pictured her vagina while I was going. I was like, I am not an animal. I was like, oh, gross. It was gross. So September 11th happened, and it was fun. What do I want to talk about? Suicide. Oh yeah, the suicide bombers. Suicide bombers, man, they always intrigue me. They got a lot of guts to do what they do. That's fucking crazy. But they have the incentive of 72 virgins in the afterlife. They get 72 virgins if they blow themselves up in the name of Allah. Yeah. I like to see the look on the suicide bomber's face as he gets to paradise with 72 virgins. It's like, oh wow, this is gonna be great. 72 hot young babes to have my way with. It's gonna be kick-ass. This is gonna be great. Yeah, I could sure use my trusty penis right about now. Oh, well, look, it's in the back of that flaming bus with the rest of my mortal body that I can't take with me after I die. What am I supposed to do with this, Al? It's a burnt piece of charcoal. What orifice can I possibly pleasure with this chalk? I don't understand. If you went to paradise and 72 virgins and you had no cock, that would be hellish. That would be just a hellish, no penis. There's like 72 girls all upset and mad at you. Fuck it. It's crazy. And like there's one time, I know what that would feel like because there's one time in high school I had to watch Sleepless in Seattle with one virgin, and that was fucking hell on earth, boy. I had to listen to her cry and stuff. It was fuck that shit. So anyways, I want to close on this because speaking of the Middle East there, I actually read this. They opened up an IKEA in the Middle East, right on the Gaza Strip. I was on the IKEA website, right on the Gaza Strip. They opened up an IKEA. Like, who was the marketing genius behind that? I was like, hey, you know what? Let's open up a furniture store in a place that's constantly on fire. We're gonna do that. And it's not any furniture store, it's a put-it-together-yourself furniture place, which I don't know how lucrative that's going to be. Because, like, who in their right mind would want to spend an entire week putting together a bookcase just to get to watch it get toppled by an Israeli bulldozer? Like, oh, fuck, all that hard work. I was going to put my Korans on that. Jesus Christ. I mean, false prophet. This is crazy shit. And then they have to call the assembly line, the hotline for assembly instructions, because it's always impossible to figure out, right? Like, what kind of phone calls are they getting at the hotline call center for the IKEA on the Gaza Strip? It's like, yes, hi, IKEA. Hey, how's it going there? It's, yeah, I'm having some difficulties assembling the Yarpen bomb shelter. Yeah, sure, I'll hold. Can you make it quick? There's a bright light coming this way. I just don't understand, why would you need an ottoman if you don't have any legs? It just doesn't make any sense in my mind. That is my time. You guys have a lot of fun.